All right, everybody. How's it going? So, moments ago, you have just read the First Amendment Basics reading, where you read about the 5 freedoms protected by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. That would be religion, speech, the press, assembly, and petition. All right, now that you have completed the reading, as well as completed the graphic organizer, what you're going to do is you're going to be working on the First Amendment visual representation assignment. So we're going to go over the instructions and we're going to look at a model example. So let's begin. Instructions. As we have read in the First Amendment Basics reading, the First Amendment to the United States Constitution provides the American people freedom of speech in 5 different ways. For this assignment, you will look at the visual. So there's going to be an image, it's going to be a picture, and identify what type of speech is being protected by the First Amendment. After you've done that, you will then explain how that visual or picture or image represents the type of speech that is protected by the First Amendment. Now, as we had said, you want to make sure that you use the reading to help you out with your explanation. So that reading right over here, and you might also refer to the graphic organizer as well. All right, so let's continue to look at our model example. All right, so we can see visual number 1. That's this picture right here. You can see on the left-hand side of the screen, we have a prompt or a question. And on the right-hand side of the screen is where we're going to be able to answer our prompt or question. So let's take a look. Number 1, this visual represents the following type of freedom guaranteed by the First Amendment. So I see those individuals. I see they are walking, they are gathering together. So I need to determine if that particular visual connects with religion, speech, press, assembly, or petition. I see that there's a possible sentence starter that I might use as well. So I'm providing you with the sentence starter that you might use. This visual represents the blank type of freedom guaranteed by the First Amendment. So I scroll down over here and I see that the answer is that this visual represents the assembly type of freedom. The assembly type of freedom guaranteed by the First Amendment. So now I need to look at that second prompt or question. I want to explain how this represents that type of freedom guaranteed by the First Amendment. And I see that there's also another sentence starter provided to me. This visual represents the blank type of freedom guaranteed by the First Amendment because, so let's see what my response is. This visual represents the assembly type of freedom guaranteed by the First Amendment because there are a group of people peacefully gathering together to show their support for the Black Lives Matter movement. So you can see they're holding up signs, they're walking in the street, they're peacefully gathered, assembling together to show their support for the Black Lives Matter movement. So that's why the correct answer for visual 1 is assembly. All right, as we see, there are 4 remaining visuals. Visual 1, or visual 2, 3, 4, and 5. We want to work on these. Good luck. If you have any questions, please let me know.